Let's talk about the HBO show.
Okay.
Now, HBO, I would think you have a nice setup at HBO. It's cable. There are no censors on cable. We actually have to, we work for NBC. You used to work for NBC.
Yes, I did.
On Seinfeld.
Yes.
Censors give you a hard time on that show?
Yeah, well, I actually had a crush on my censor.
Really?
Yeah. Because she would read the scripts and then call me up on the phone, and she would start, talking to me. She'd say, we have to, we've got 5 penises. We have to lose 2 penises. And we've got 2 labias. We've got to lose a labia. And we were having this dirty talking going on.
It's turning me on right now.
And I'd say, well, can I substitute a vagina for a labia? Oh, okay. Maybe you could substitute 1 vagina for 1 labia. And I got so worked up I couldn't work the rest of the day.
So you liked talking to this woman?
Yes, I did. I would deliberately add in dirty references just to have this conversation with her on the phone.
So she would call you.
Yeah.
Well, do you enjoy? You worked for so many years behind the camera. Do you like being in front of the camera? Is this enjoyable for you?
Well, I'm the first bald man to actually star in a television series in, hundreds of years, I think. No, I can't remember the last time a bald man has starred in a TV show.
Love Boat?
That wasn't like a half-hour comedy, was it?
No, okay. All right.
All right. So
let's just dismiss Captain Steubing.
I'm kind of surprised too because we bald men were very affable. I'm wondering why we haven't been in more series. We got good personalities, and it's a little disturbing to me on some level, I have to say.
You think that bald men are not taken seriously?
Exactly. People like you hair guys don't. you don't. Yeah, you have no respect for us at all.
Look what I can do.
Yeah, I know.
Try this.
Yeah.
Sorry. It's late at night. I can do it.
Of course it is. I'm not even paying attention.
That's okay. We're losing you viewers right now. Wait, so you call us hair guys?
I think you hair guys don't respect us. You would leave us alone in a hotel room with a woman, with your girlfriend, without even thinking twice about it, because you don't think there's any way we could take a girl away from you. It's true.
Because I am hair man.
You're a hair guy. Nothing's ever given me more pleasure than taking a woman away from a hair guy. I did that once.
You did that once?
I stole the woman out from under the nose of a hair guy. I was so delighted.
Uh-huh. Was he a famous hair guy? Was it like
No.
John Davidson, someone with a lot of hair?
No, but he had a decent head. He had a good full head. Yeah. He had
he did.
He had a good thick head.
Okay, that's great. Now, I don't think a lot of people know just how much Seinfeld, a lot of the episodes was based on your life. Things that happened in your life.
Yes, that's true.
There's an episode where George...
Well, the contest is one that was based on my life.
The contest?
Yes, I was in that contest, yeah.
Master of Your Domain, that was something that came from your life.
I had that contest, yeah.
How'd you do?
I won.
Oh,
Yeah,
good,
yeah.
good.
I did quite well. Yeah,
And of course, George, I guess, sold bras.
yeah I did that too.
You sold bras? Were you a good bra salesman?
it was great. I sold seconds. They were, they're called seconds.
What?
They're irregulars. They're cheap bras. They were like riddled.
Cheap bras?
Yeah, cheap bras. Cheap bras. They're riddled with holes. They had, so people would buy them because they're very cheap. And
riddled with holes?
They had holes in them.
Had they been worn before?
No, it's just in the manufacturing process.
They poked a lot of holes in them.
Well, did different things. They had threads, hanging.
You're starting to melt down. Are you all right? You just spit on me. You're getting all worked up. We gotta get slow-mo on that. He just spit on me.
When we go back to my...
Don't spit on hair, guy.
That's right. Your hair
Take
guy.
your woman away.
Well, when we go back to my broad days, it brings this up.
Yeah. I love talking about it as your broad days.
Yeah, my broad days.
Tell us about your broad days.
So they had the holes in them.
Yeah. Oh, good.
And I would sell them to women.
Yes. I hope to women, yeah. How many guys were coming around for these?
And they would go, well, the bra's got holes in it. What, I said, well, you're the only one who knows that. And if you're having sex that night, don't wear the bra. Put on a different.
That's the worst sales pitch I've ever heard. Just don't wear it on sex night.
Yeah. I'm using the same sales pitch for my show. It's riddled with holes, and if you're having sex that night, don't watch it. You know.
Well, we definitely lost you some viewers tonight.
Okay, good.
Every time you come on, you dig the hole deeper and deeper. Curb Your Enthusiasm premieres this Sunday at 9:30 on HBO. Very funny. Thanks for doing it, Larry.
Thank you.
Good to have you. Larry David, everybody.